exceptions to every rule, and this is one of them. Thursday night, the Columbine Rebels opened up their season against Denver East, and Jimmy Roberts was there.
At first glance, it looks like any other high school football game. For Coach Andy Lowry and team, though, the Herculean challenge is to improve on last year's 9-2 record. That might be the easy part for a group caught between what to remember and what to forget. Is it possible that only 5 months ago, this place was just another Anytown, USA, this high school only special to those who lived here? But in one awful April afternoon, Columbine became something else, a synonym for tragedy and horror and darkness.
And there's so many people. Oh my God.
The carnage is now a notorious chapter in American history. 15 dead, 21 wounded, and many more who didn't spill a drop of blood, damaged.
I've never been to a funeral. You know, you figure your great-grandparents, your great-uncles or something, but not your best friend. Not your best friend's funeral when you're a sophomore in high school.
Zach Rousey and Ryan Barrett lost their best friend and teammate that April day. At age 16, when most boys are carrying crushes, they carried Matt Kechter's coffin to its gravesite.
Matt was the kid, you know, when you could be having the worst day of your life, but you go to football practice, and I swear that kid would make you laugh. He'll put a smile on your face.
Later this year, the team's field will be named in Kechter's honor. 2.5 months ago, Rousey got this tattoo to memorialize his friend. His parents cautioned it would be with him for the rest of his life.
At least I have the rest of my life. You know, it's not like it's a bad tattoo of something you want to forget, you know. It's of Matt, you know, it's something that every morning I get up and I see it, you know, you think of Matt, you know, you think of your memories of him.
The team as a whole remembers Kechter too. His number is on the front of every practice jersey, varsity and JV.
Matt's got a place in my heart till forever. And he'll always be right here, regardless of if it's on my shirt or not.
As if Kechter's loss wasn't enough of a burden, the team also had to live with the painful suggestion that somehow the school's athletic culture was to blame for the massacre, that the so-called jocks spurned Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold and thus provoked their actions.
It's like we gotta turn ourselves around even though we really didn't do anything in the first place.
The blame goes with who pulls the triggers, and Eric and Dylan are the two that ended up murdering these people.
In the midst of this emotional vortex, Columbine opened its season Thursday against Denver East. Kechter's younger brother and parents were the honorary captains, and emotions ran high. The Rebels steamrolled to a 37-0 lead before the game was called because of lightning.
I know Matt was up there watching. He's around all the time, so I'm sure he was up there. Probably had a good laugh.
And so Columbine's season is successfully underway. But none of these young men will ever forget that horrible April day because of who they lost and what they learned.
You treat everyone with a whole lot more respect because what you do to them affects them no matter what. Maybe you didn't realize it before, but now you really realize it because this whole thing just opened up everybody's eyes.
Jimmy Roberts with that story. We will merely do sports after this. All Cal, all